Speaking of things, what is it?
Are you not sure what we're doing?
Tell them what it's about.
It's going to be about some things.
Oh.
Okay, let's just roll the episode.
Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your favorite time of the day. Here it is. Oh, clink, clank, clunk. Welcome, Dave.
Welcome, Tim.
Speaking of things, that's what we do.
It's literally the name of our show.
Boom, baby. Speaking of things. They don't know if this is the AI, Dave. We could be the AI.
We could be.
It's the AI in the sky.
Be a voice modulator.
Just faking out tens of people. Causing a worldwide controversy. Did you hear that AI podcast? Pissed me off. Me and my 3 friends, we listened to it.
We do have the trillion of modulators. Speaking of calling back to other episodes, I know we've gotten some questions about the mummy and what's going on there. They've disengaged.
What is the mummy?
So the mummy, we reached out to a mummification company out in Utah to try and mummify our friend.
Human mummification. To be clear.
Yes. And they did engage with us, but now they have disengaged. They have gone dark.
I think we showed our cards. I think we went a little too.
Might have went a little. Or they looked into who Tim and Dave were. They found out that we were big podcast celebrities.
Huge. It's kind of hard to stay low anymore.
It is.
I don't know if you're experiencing that problem in public.
I'm short, so
you're just staying low. Naturally. I'm naturally staying low.
Just baseline low. But they've disengaged with us. We're going to try and re-engage. And I was thinking maybe we send an email from. Well, let's not tell them.
No.
Exactly. But I think just letting them know, like, hey, friend is dead. We need some mummy.
If you go with our friend's dead,
yeah,
I think the bullshit alarm is going to go off again.
Do you think we should start with our friend's dead? We didn't kill them.
You sound a little defensive in that scenario. I think that might attract the authorities. Why don't you leave it generic from your, maybe you have that old school Yahoo, Gmail spam account where you get those indirect messages coming in. If you're in there checking those indirect messages.
Yes.
You send, who was it? Who was the guy? What was the guy's name?
Bernie.
Hey, Bernie, this is me. I don't know. You use your name. What's the difference? You pick a name. This is me. I'm interested in this whole mummy thing. Somebody's going to die. It's going to happen. Okay?
Yeah.
We're just looking into the numbers, the deets. What are our options with this? You got any, can you ask for an example of this work?
Could do that.
Oh,
what about bulk pricing? I'm thinking about starting a cult. I want to get some bulk pricing. Thinking ahead here.
Listen, I'm buying Kool-Aid by the gallon, and I'm looking into mummification of people, groups. What's the 10 or more price? And just curious, what's the 100 or more price? Is there a better discount on the 100 plus? It might change how I do my business.
Do you do business in Jonestown?
Oh my God! Speaking of cults, have you seen that Escaping Twin Flames on the flicks?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
That's some batshit crazy stuff right there.
It is.
Okay, here's the description. A couple built a spiritual business to help people find true love. That sounds sweet. Now, former followers are sharing their disturbing practices in this docuseries. That dude was tripping out. There's a sucker every minute, and we need to find them.
Yes.
Because we could force them to be pod viewers.
We could.
After watching that show, you can get anybody to do anything. That's some batshit crazy stuff they had going on in that show.
Oh, yeah. I mean... and there's so many of them out there.
That's the thing.
There's that one. There's Bad Vegan.
Ooh, Bad Vegan. Bad Vegan. Did I see that one? It sounds familiar.
It's another one where they were dating someone and was brainwashed. Wasn't a cult, but brainwashed them into giving up all this money, all their money. Totally missed forcing them to watch our podcast or any podcast.
This dude was smart in a way. Or clever. I'll use the word clever in that there was no physical product. Hell, he didn't even need to be in the same room with these people. They hopped on like a video chat or whatever, and just said, "Oh, this is how you find." Well, what did they call it? Your
WebZoom?
No. What did they call the connection between the people? Your flame, your twin flame. That's the name of
the name of the docuseries.
Context clues, Tim. It's called Escaping Twin Flames. I'm the same guy that watches a movie 3 hours in. Well, it's a long movie. It's 3 hours. And they go, "So Joe," and I'm like, "Who's Joe?" Well, that's the main character. Shit, how would I know that? Well, you're watching the movie. I don't know. I missed that stuff. Those little details. So twin flame. Hey, we found your twin flame. And this dude's just going, guess what? That crazy son of a bitch that's driving you nuts? That's your twin flame. You're stuck. You got to deal with it.
Yep. I actually applied for that, and they were like, "Sorry, you don't have anyone who's." Okay, I just wanted to confirm that it's never going to happen. They
couldn't get you a twin flame.
Couldn't get me one.
I think in this case, you're probably better off. Go out on a limb and say you're all right.
Bringing it back to Bernie and the Mummies.
Yeah.
I was having breakfast with one of the thingies, and they brought up a point I'm not sure that we had considered. When we were.
I feel like we've considered
you can have
everything.
breakfast with us.
Breakfast with speaking of things.
Yeah.
Why? Why would somebody?
You have to eat.
Oh,
so why would they want to have breakfast with us?
Yeah.
If you're listening and you're hungry and want to eat with us,
and they're just sitting around going, "Hey, you think these guys eat breakfast?"
Yeah,
I guess. God damn it!
Yeah,
I would love to eat breakfast with them.
We'll do it for $10, 1,500 euro.
I like that.
Yeah.
We can start a charity, and the charity would support us. Every breakfast would be a donation to our charity.
I like it. They brought up a good point, because we've also started the Spammers and Scammers series.
Yep. You're welcome, by the way, everyone. Thank you. You're welcome.
They brought up a good point. They were like, "Aren't you guys scamming the mummy people?"
Oh, damn it.
I think you're onto something.
Damn it. You have to unfriend this person. Don't do that. We're trying to take the moral high ground, and don't bring reality into our world, okay?
Don't bring up what we're actually doing.
We're saying ignore us scamming.
Yeah.
Because we're not the problem.
No. Right now, Bernie's the problem. Not responding.
Because he's not responding. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Bernie. Let's flip that switch.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to have a talk with this thingy. Because I call bullshit on that one. Why are they so damn smart anyway? What? You're looking out the studio window. What do you see?
I saw a car in the driveway.
Yeah.
Studio driveway.
Yeah, it's cars.
So I was like, that's, I guess one way to think about that. But that's our update on where we stand with the mummification.
I'm bummed, man. I want Bernie to respond. You got to get back on it from the Yahoo, whatever mail.
I'll get on it. Our viewers may or may not know, they probably don't know that between filming, we make notes of what we want to speak about. And in my notes, I was hoping you could help me figure out what I meant when I wrote this down in my notes.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably not. Let's see.
So for topics, I just wrote during meetings.
The funny part about that is I have a series of notes as well. And I occasionally come upon one where I'm just like, no clue. I don't know if I was drunk when I wrote it. I don't know if it made sense at the time. Maybe it was spell checked. Maybe,
Yeah.
Because I read it back and I go, there is no topic on the planet that I could derive from those words during meeting. Go.
Yeah.
There it is. There's that segment.
Thank you.
I love it. I'm going to ask you, speaking of things, I'm going to ask you the randomest of random questions.
Okay.
I'm just going to first say it's food related, and I'm going to give you a time frame of, let's say, the 90s. That's a hint. That's a clue. Okay. Yeah. 90s.
19?
Yeah. Very good. And
So late 1900s.
A food product. And it had a, at the time, was considered an incredible innovation in terms of, I guess, no fat or good for you. Like, good for you. This is good stuff.
Saccharin.
Wrong. And had sometimes you see the little, hey, it's just a little warning. Here, it's just a little warning. Just read the back. Just a little warning. Had a little warning. The warning quote included these words: fecal urgency, anal leakage, and the clock starts now.
I know this. It is somewhere deep in the recesses, and I have to. Celestra.
You almost said it. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you Olestra.
Olestra.
Branded as WOW, all caps. WOW products. WOW. Wow. Fecal urgency. I gotta go. I can still remember hanging out, party, beer, Doritos. Lots of Doritos. Oh, this is the WOW Dorito. This is good as shit. There's no fat. How's there's no fat in this? This is amazing. I gotta take a shit. What is happening right now? Fecal urgency and anal leakage. Now, not being a marketing guy, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that may have been their downfall. I have that is not a fact. It's a theory.
Could have been.
We don't have fact checkers on this show.
And we pride ourselves, and we're never going to have fact checkers.
We did it one time because I think we had an episode where we mentioned the fact checkers, which we promptly got rid of. I don't need you checking my facts.
Yeah, they wanted pay and stuff.
Screw that. Wow. Fecal urgency.
That's the crazy warnings. Like back when Hydroxycut had ephedra. I mean, that stuff was good.
What was it? What?
Hydroxycut and had ephedra in it.
Hydroxycut? What the hell are you?
It was a workout supplement.
Oh.
And if you took too much, it made your heart explode.
I mean, come on.
Not good.
I mean, it's cool though. It's like if you're trying to like impress a girl or something. Check this out. It's really impressive.
There was a time where I was popping some Hydroxycuts.
You?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, didn't realize that you shouldn't take them. I was in Turkey at the time. But, I mean, everyone was using them over there. I didn't realize you weren't supposed to take them before running because it speeds up your heart. And when you run, normally your heart speeds up. I felt like I could run forever that day. I'm actually still running in Turkey somewhere.
You could go on what they call the forever run.
Yes.
Yes. Where is he? Sort of running.
Yeah. Ran into the ground.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
It sounds like I don't need to know that one.
Well, they don't even put ephedra in it now. And after that, I think like their market share went way down.
What's the good stuff that they card you for?
Cocaine.
I think. What is it? The Sudafed, the Sufadrine. That's the one. Isn't that the one that it's good for making meth? Not that I'm into meth.
I think it's just Sudafed.
Well, I mean, it's an ingredient, and we need to get some meth heads on here. I've been saying that for years now.
We're pharmacists.
My neighbor's a pharmacist. So we could. I took the Sudafed. I would take the Sudafed, and the fever dreams that would occur from that. It was supposed to help you sleep too. It helped me sleep for 10 minutes at a time with a full-on nightmare each 10-minute segment. I'm like, I don't know what sort of help you're giving me, but it doesn't feel so helpful.
Great drug.
Great drug.
Great drug.
Yeah, over-the-counter drug that you need ID to get. That's always a little, what's up with that? Speak to SoT at gmail.com if you have any soufflerie.
Before we started, you asked me if I had any food stories. And I remembered I do.
Oh, look at you go.
Yeah.
You want to tell them? You should hear it. It's funny.
Someone threw a banana at me last week.
What the shit? Where?
Yeah, on the highway.
On the highway?
Yeah.
It's like 695, the Beltway?
The Beltway. Yeah.
What did you do to spark a banana throwing incident?
I feel like I was not the initiator. I was changing lanes to get off of 695 to take the exit. There's no one in the lane. So I get in the lane I want to go in. So I'm speeding up behind me, gets right on my tail. So I flicked him off, as you're supposed to do.
Can I point out something?
Yeah.
The term you used was flicked.
Yes.
Don't you flip someone off?
Okay, flick. So I flipped him off.
Okay.
Gave him the bird, if you will.
Ah, all right. Who's the instigator in this scenario? Just at this part of the story. Who's
This part of the story, they are, because they came up and started riding.
Fair enough. Fair
my
enough.
tail.
Okay.
So I flipped them off, and then they get next to me, and I flip them off again.
Oh, you doubled down on the flip.
Double downed. Double flipped.
But see, the first flip was, hope you saw this. The second one, I know you're seeing this.
Exactly.
That's the one that feels good, though, the second one.
Yeah. And they roll their window down.
Oh. Passenger side, driver side?
Passenger side. They're in the driver's side driving the car, though.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're yelling something.
I'm thinking F you.
It could have been, because that's what I was yelling.
It probably wasn't, how is your day, sir? How are you doing? I hope you have a good one.
So I had triple flipped.
You triple flipped?
Triple flipped.
You watched, what is the Christmas show? You triple dog dare. That's like, you crossed the line there. I got to say, you crossed the line.
Then, next thing you know, I hear something hit my car. Look back. There's a banana stuck to the side of my car.
Stuck?
Yeah.
The peel or the actual banana?
The actual banana, but he threw the peel because I saw the peel fly off. Like he had obviously like been eating the banana and threw it.
Listen, that's an incident and that should never happen. I'm going to say I'm impressed that that gentleman,
Yes.
was able to make his banana stick to the side of your car. I mean, you got to give the guy credit. That's not easy. In all of my years, I've never gotten my banana to stick to someone's car on the highway.
Never even thought to attempt it. Anyway, he was driving a gray Chevy license plate 2AB05. If you know him.
Oh my God, you.
Yeah.
You. It wasn't enough that you got the license plate, but you wrote it down.
Yeah.
And then you said, you know what? It might come up on a podcast.
Might bring it up. Might be a topic.
The banana guy. I mean, let's just say he's a listener. And he goes, son of a bitch. Threw up my freaking plate number on the pod show.
Yeah.
The freaking podisode has my plate.
Maybe we should have thought about that before he threw a banana at a pod show host.
And he decides to pay for the Tim and Dave breakfast deal and donate to that cause just to finally see you face
Have some
to face.
oatmeal bananas.
What? Do you think you could could you make peace with this gentleman?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I just make the breakfast really awkward.
Well, thank you for that. Oh my God. Speaking of driving and food and stuff, we're on the highway, a different highway. I got to pull up the wording. This is just random and stupid. I realize that, but it just got me thinking. Like I don't understand. Quote, billboard. This is the giant billboard off the highway. Quote, rethink Amish furniture. Rethink it? That was the marketing plan.
They think you're already thinking about it.
like you see all the cars pulled over about a mile up from the billboard, and they're all just kind of like hand on their face going, damn it, let me think about that again. Amish furniture.
I mean, I know Amish furniture is on my vision board for 2024.
That is random as shit that you said vision board. I'm on YouTube. See, they're always listening. On YouTube, watching the most random thing, and like 3 videos in a row kept mentioning vision board. Is that a new, that's not a new thing. Why did you bring that up, and why is that fresh in my brain right now?
I think I saw it on one of the social medias.
God damn it, they're all listening.
Yeah. So,
yeah, on your vision board, you're rethinking.
I'm not even rethinking. I'm just thinking about
God damn it, I gotta rethink it now. Yeah, I didn't know where to go with that. So I just picked up some shoe fly pie.
All right.
Yeah.
So, to all our listeners, think or rethink Amish furniture.
Well, if you're thinking about it, send us an email at speaktosot@gmail.com.
Should we do a pranks you can do at home?
I love it, man. Hit me. So
this is another prank you can do at home or anywhere. Actually works better if you're not at home, like if you're outside.
You might have to rename the segment.
Maybe just pranks you can do.
I like that.
This one is going to could be a little pricey though.
Oh, man.
You need an old iPhone.
Probably have 2 in a drawer in the other room.
Exactly. Everyone has old iPhones laying around.
Yeah.
Make sure you back it up if you don't have it backed up already and you want to keep
an old iPhone, back up an old iPhone?
In case you want the stuff that's on there.
Nah.
In case like you have pictures of Amish furniture or something.
Yeah, it's older.
So what you do...
I'm rethinking that furniture anyway, so it doesn't matter.
you take a look at it on an old iPhone. Yep, I should go get
That's what I used to think. Now I rethink it. Anyway.
So what you do is we all have like that one friend or all of them who are just constantly on their phones, always on it, always looking at it. What you need to do is wait for a time when they put the phone down. You take the old iPhone, put it wherever they put it down, take their phone, put it in your back pocket so they can't see it. And then, everyone keeps their phone on silent these days. There's, Alexander Graham Bell made a mistake inventing the ringer because no one uses those.
I know.
That's so 1800s.
Seriously.
Pick up the old iPhone. Make sure it's the old iPhone. You have the other one secured. And you're like, this works really good outside. I did it outside when I did it. Was by the water. And I was like, said to my friend, oh, hey, so-and-so called. Or so-and-so is calling you. And I tossed it. But you have to make sure you toss it to where they're not going to catch it. So I tossed it high and out to the side, and it went into the water.
Oh my God. Okay. I didn't know where this was going because I'm like, the case is going to give it away. The size of the phone is going to give it away. You're just saying they set it down, you swap out the old one, you make the first move on the old phone. They don't realize it.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
It has to go down pretty quickly, and you have to, keep things moving so they don't put it all together. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in the water. You could, I don't know, throw it in the back of a tractor if you're on the highway or something. Throw it out the window.
Oh my. Heart attack city.
Yeah.
For sure. Did you actually did this?
I actually did this.
To a friend.
To a friend.
Are they still friends with you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Did you throw it in the water though?
Threw it in the water.
Damn. Did they have a heart attack?
Yes. The look on their face very quickly let me know that I need to tell them it was a joke. Because I felt that I was maybe in physical danger.
Hey, people love their phones, man.
Yeah.
Hey, a new phone, you're dropping $1,000. I mean, or, well, it can be $1,000.
Yeah. So if you need a use for an old iPhone,
God,
there you go.
God, I love it. Yeah. Speak to SoT. I want to know what happened to that phone. And if you're still alive, let us know.
Pranks you can do at home.
Enjoy. Adios.
Tim and Dave have officially established their 501c3 nonprofit appropriately named Breakfast with Tim and Dave. Each and every dollar donated to this philanthropic cause will go directly into Tim and Dave's pockets. Rest assured that Tim and Dave will not allow your hard-earned money go to any other cause except theirs. Breakfast will generously be paid for by viewers of Speaking of Things. For a complete list of all the delicious breakfast foods that the guys enjoy, please email a $10 bill to speaktosot@gmail.com. Upon receipt of the email and confirmation that the $10 bill is 100% legit U.S. currency, we will email you a paper copy of all their favorite breakfast eats. If you happen to be the gentleman that threw the banana at Dave's car and made it stick, your breakfast will likely be with Tim only. Please note that you, sir, and Tim will enjoy a giant bowl of oatmeal and bananas together. How cool is that? Please remember, folks, before, during, or after eating breakfast, keep speaking of things.